Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show, and welcome to another episode of 30 Inks 30 Days. How is everyone doing today? Are you having a nice day? I hope you're having a nice day wherever you are in the world. Today we are looking at a green ink. Well, this one is from Troublemaker Seaglass. Oh, I was excited to get this one. Well, before we start the review, let's share this with our friends so that they can come and hang out with us too. At this time, I would encourage you to share this with your friends. Oops. So they can also come and hang out with us too. We're going to share this to Twitter and Pinterest and Tumblr and LinkedIn and Facebook and Reddit and Blogger. Share. Copy the embedded code because YouTube still hasn't figured out that we want to embed these things sometimes. And the only way that you can get the embedded code is if you open a tab with the video in it. And that's the only way you can share it to Twitter too. I mean, to Tumblr. Not Twitter. All right. Hi, Bumblebee. How are you doing today? Are you having a nice day? Hi, Ben. How you been? Oh, I'm so excited. I got like 3 packages coming in today. It's going to be a lovely day. So, yes. Okay, let's take a look at these inks. Good to be home, and how? Okay, let's take a look at this ink. Turn up some lights. Oh, this is just a lovely, murky green ink. It's got some very interesting shading going on. It's got like a goldish color coming through. Not really in any of the samples, but alright, here's our ink swatch and water resistance test shows. It does have a little bit of water resistance. I might consider putting this on the outside of an envelope if it wasn't so light. See, because that's about what it looks like to my eye. So it's very light. The camera darkens it up for some reason. I don't know why. Still making Troublemaker. Yeah. Alright, here's our inks, our toilet paper chromatography. This one's really cool. It's got purple on the inside, and then these green, and then right along the edge here is like a teal, or like a bluish color. Really pretty. That one might have to be made into a flower. I don't know. Alright, here's our ink painting of the day. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Today's pen will be using the Serendipity with the oval broad nib. Thanks goes out to pen friend Amy Alphabet for providing the ink for today's review. Now, I want to tell y'all right now that if you're coming to the Zoom meeting tomorrow, you need to be on time, because I am being picked up at like 2:30 because I'm going to a birthday party. Wait, what is today? Today's not Friday. You know what I mean. On Saturday, you need to be on time because I'm going to a birthday party and I won't be able to be there very long. But I do want to I want to cram in some bits before the end of the month, so we can have a nice little get together. Okay, let's do some paper review, shall we? This is the Pen and Gear Memo book from Walmart.com. Gonna zoom in. Nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Lightweight Traveler's Notebook paper. Nice shading, no feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Hi Scott, hi Gary, how are you? I saw Scott first. This is super lightweight Traveler's Notebook paper. Beautiful shading, no feathering, a little bit of ghosting. Ow! Stupid leg. Get out of my way. I fixed my bed all by myself last night. Alright, this is Moleskin 70 GSM. Feather like a chicken, bled through the page. Bunged up. No, I'm fine. Maybe a little. It's allergy season. Field Notes Journal. A little bit of feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Fabriano Eco Qua 85 GSM. Nice shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is a Yush 100 GSM paper. Beautiful shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Leuchtturm 1917. Beautiful shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. A little bit of ghosting. This is Midori MD paper. Beautiful shading, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. This is 52 GSM Tumbleway River. Beautiful shading, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Cosmo Air Light 75 GSM. Beautiful shading, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. The Jot Journal from the Dollar Tree. Beautiful shading, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. No real ghosting. Moramon Masane 80 GSM dot grid. Oops, sorry. A little bit of shading, a little bit of spread, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Oxford Optic paper. Beautiful shading, a little bit of feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Clairefontaine 90 GSM. Beautiful shading, a little bit of feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Exceed 100 GSM heavyweight paper from Walmart.com. Feather like a chicken, bled to the page. Up and Up Wide Rule composition book from Target.com. Beautiful shading, no feathering. A little bit of micro bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. True Red composition book, Staples.com. Beautiful shading. There is a little bit of feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Now I'm all paranoid that I sound bummed up. Applica Notebook 81.4 GSM. Beautiful shading, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Artist Loft 100 GSM paper. A little bit of shading, a little bit of feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Yeah. Alright, this is Sanzan Tumbleweed River. Beautiful shading, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. This is the Nanami 7Cs 68 GSM Tumbleweed River. Beautiful shading, no feathering, a little bit of ghosting. This is Buffet handmade paper from Italy. Beautiful shading, a little bit of feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. I don't remember who sent me the Buffet, but I'm running out. U-style notebook paper. It's seeping into the page and it's feathering like a chicken, and it did bleed through the page. This is Sheffield Home Paper Goods. A little bit of shading, feathered like a chicken, bled through the page. CVS Caliber notebook paper. A little bit of shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Oxford notebook paper. Barely any shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Mead 5-star notebook paper. Nice shading, feathered like a chicken, bled to the page. Aqua Bee cross-section pad. A little bit of shading, a little bit of seepage, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. HP Premium 32-pound copy paper. A little bit of shading, a little bit of feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. JNB copper plate graph pad from JohnNeilBooks.com. I can see that I totally went copper plate on this one. I mean, Spencerian on this one. I don't know why. A little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. This is Rhodia dot pad 80 GSM. A little bit of shading, a little bit of feathering. No bleeding, no ghosting. Original Crown Mill 100 GSM paper. A little bit of shading, a little bit of feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Okay, let's do a comparison panel. See where this ink lies. Phew, I am hungry. I am starving. Ugh. I ate lunch. Still hungry. I might have to make an emergency trip to Jack in the Box on the way back to work. Alright, so this one is definitely in the green department. Kind of a murky green. Alright, let's turn up the lights, so we can see better. That should be sufficient. What's for dinner? Probably sourdough, chicken sourdough sandwich, chicken sourdough jack. That sounds so good. Alright, this is Troublemaker Seaglass next to Troublemaker Petrichor. You can see that they're totally different. Private Reserve, Sherwood Green, Palm Green, Emerald Green, Ironite, Mermaid Tail, Umber Green, Cali Green, Emerald Fusion, Nebula Space Kitty, Freedom of the Starry Skies, Forest, Diamond Delamere Green, Vermont, California Teal, Verde Bosco, Emerald. Ooh, this one's kind of close. Tasha Olive Green, Noodler's Green, Robert Oster Lemongrass, Diamond Golden Ivy, Diamond Majestic Forest, Noodler's Grun Green Cactus, Spirulina Green, Bezooded Woodgrowin, Sherwood Green, Emerald, Spearmint, Document Green, Cooked Spinach, Pushkin, Arabella, Brilliant Green, Bright Green, Spirit, Jade, Season's Greetings, Daintree Green, Hells, Hera, Godenizold, Yosemite, Peppermint Drop, Spruce, Ancre Laurie Sauvage, Rikyu Chin, Olive Green, Starfruit, Queen and Castle, Olive Swirl, Espana Boulevard, Horseradish Mustard, Ina Ho, Holly Twinkle, Kakapo Parrot, Key Lime Pie, Verde Prato, Supernatural, Apple Teeny, Sherwood Green, Meadow Green, Calligraphy Passion, Underwater Sea Dragon, Autumn Forest, Douse Emerald Green, Cloak and Forest, Saibe Midori, Jade Noir, Nopal, Abel, Evergreen, Green Black, Ebony Green, Food Color Green, Best Wishes, Black Ivy, Crocodile, Henry David Thoreau, Velvet Storm, Alpine, Heavy Crude, Salamander, Kingfisher Green, Rikyu Cha, Freddy's Favorite, Basil Pesto's kinda close, Walk the Dog is Zuzmolikin, kind of even a lighter version of that green, Mixable Green, Elf, Wuthering Heights, Alpha PSC is kinda close, Venta Mermaid is kinda close, and You're a Hero is kinda close. I don't know what that food is. A hamburger. Hamburger or a chicken burger with a sourdough bun. Sourdough gives it kind of a tang. They put kind of a I don't want to say a sweet mustard, but they put like a chipotle sauce on it. It's kind of sweet. Oh, and I fixed my bed. So that's good news on my part. So I want to tell you all that stupid paper. Let me have some. How did I fix? I lifted the bed up. I put it on my chair, and then I fixed the broken bit with my hands by like crawling on my hands and knees. I kind of taped it, and then I put it on a brick, and then I figured out why my bed wasn't going up to the wall, because there was a pillow behind there that I couldn't see before. And so I moved the pillow, and the bed went right up against the wall and in between the rails of where it's supposed to be. And then I just had to pick the rest of the bed up and push it over into the rail, and I had to move a whole bunch of stuff right. It was a whole ordeal. But I got it fixed. Okay, so today's ink. What is it? Seaglass. So I wanted to tell you all that Saturday's Zoom will be around this time, around 1:30. I'm starting early because I'm leaving for San Diego to go to a birthday party, so I'm going to start early, and then when my friend gets here, I'll have to leave. So I'm going to try and push everything in that I wanted to teach you guys, and I wanted to see your homework. So if you haven't done the homework, your homework was to flourish your name as fancy as possible without breaking the rules. It's a very fine line. It's 1:20 right now, so in about 10 minutes. That's fine. Whatever you're into, you could just write somebody, write somebody's name, write your name, write a proper noun. That's what I'll say. How's that? Write a proper noun. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. I want to thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to check out my new website, MissMarilynDarling.com, and then come back here and tell me what you think about it. Also, go check out the Discord. Ooh, I gotta put the new Discord link for today because it keeps changing. I don't know why. They don't love. Just leave it alone so I can... Oh, it says your invite expires in 7 days. Well, how do I know when 7 days is up from today? Whatever. I just updated the code so you can go and check out the Discord. Become a patron today. You can join for as low as $1 a month, or you can join the calligraphy class and learn a new skill today. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the little bell, make sure it's set to all, so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. And I will be back very soon with another video. So, take care until then. Okay, bye. Have a great day.